Hello everyone and welcome to a new Infinity Kingdom video. This is Kincaid from 49, and in this video guys I want to show you the results for my LCD. I recorded a video yesterday about unlocking LCD and explaining how exactly he works and how his skill works. In this video I want to show you the results that I have with LCD. I have a few reports in arena here against a hybrid march, which is, I believe, this is the strongest mixed air march in our server. He has a lot of pay twin skills and his artifacts are very strong for this march. This is the perfect artifacts that you could have. The physical attack bonus, it's true that his artifact is a magical defense, however he has still had rapid special attribute on it, which is works very well against an immortal like Merlin. Also he has all the right artifacts, all the special artifacts for all the immortals practically, since he's using Ken, this is his artifact, and he's using Zeno, and this is her artifact. This is a very nice artifact. This is the perfect artifact that you could get for an immortal like Zeno. It has dodge value, it has physical defense, it has magical defense, and it has surge, which increases the energy regen speed by 25%. Also his build is just perfect for his march. He's using blessings and also he's using Kurchin. He's using the right skills for each and every immortal. This is considered a very strong hybrid Earthwind march. If you take a look here, I already lost a lot of troops fighting his fire march. I started the fight with 53,000 troops, even though I managed to win. This is because I'm using the right build and also I'm using LCD. If you take a look here, you can see that my Ragnar, a defense immortal with a very low physical defense, dealt 7 million damage through conquest, and I already explained how this skill works. I will leave the link for my previous video in the description down below, so make sure to check it. And as for LCD here, LCD is still only boost 25 at level 48. Even his artifact is not maxed yet, it's only at level 10. If you can see, the conquest did 7 million damage here through through Ragnar, and it did 7 million damage here on LCD. Merlin did a lot of damage, but still, this is a lot of insane damage coming from both my front lines, considering that they are both defense immortals, which means that his march didn't deal such much damage. If you can take a look here, his LCD, his Alex did 64 normal attack, and it is a total of only 2 million damage. His normal attacks average damage is at 34,000 damage. Even the critical hits is only at 26,000 damage. The only reason that Hannibal did a lot of damage because Hannibal is doing more of a splash damage than compared to Alex, so his cleave, his buff from Ken Emperor, and his ultimate skill did a lot of damage. If you take a look at his ultimate skill, didn't deal that much damage, honestly, because it is targeting LCD. So this is how LCD is the perfect counter for such marches and for Earth as well. I believe I played few fights here against Earth. He started the fight with a lower troop, so this doesn't count, but still, if we take a look at his Alex damage, didn't really do that much damage. 40 normal attacks for only 1 million damage. Here his Alex dealt a lot of damage because of cleave, however his normal attacks is still very low, 46 normal attacks, and he only dealt 1.6 million damage. And fortunately I'm against Onagi right now. I want to try going against him one more time. I believe he's using fire first, so I'm gonna go with fire first as well. I'm gonna match his march here with Hippo on front, and I'm gonna use LZ in front of Alex. Alright, let's do this. Didn't work out here, however, I still managed to win his main march. If we take a look here, 58 normal attack for only 2.3 million damage. And this is a damage that is being reflecting because of the lifelink that I'm using on LZ. Basically, I'm using the perfect march, the perfect skills, not the perfect march, but the perfect skills and the right immortal, which is LZ, to counter his march, and these are the results. And I'm not using any kind of boosts right now. It's true that I have king buffs, but still, even without king buff, this would be the results. I already started the fight with a very low troops compared to the last time, to the previous fight. I started the fight with less than 50k troops, and he's VIP 15 by the way, and I still managed to win the fight with over half of my troops surviving the fight. And I only lost this because my Earth March went against his Lightning March, and my Earth March is not that strong at the moment. It's very weak for an Earth March. I'm still collecting fragments for my Earth March here. So this is how LZ works. This is how LZ is, in my opinion, the biggest counter for a hybrid Earth March, Earth Wind March, and Earth Marches as well. For the skills that I'm using at the moment, I'm using Physical Shield. Just the look of these skills that I'm using right now is completely disgusting. And I'm using Lifelink and I'm using Fighting Master. So basically, LZ is receiving 45% the reduced physical damage because of Physical Shield and Fighting Master. And if you add his skills, which is the 30%, that will mean that he's receiving 75% reduced damage. If we include the defense blessing, which is 25%, that means that he's not receiving any damage at all at the first 12 seconds of the battle. And if we include the Oaken Guard, oh my god, this is a lot. What am I doing here? The 50% reduced damage for 18 seconds, that is in case he received the buff, because it is random and it only applies to 3 random allied units. That means that at this point Alex will be healing LZ, right? And look at the healings that Alex is receiving from Berserk and the skill that is receiving from Zeno. This is a lot of healings, even though with all the sustains that he's receiving, I managed to do it completely thanks to LZ. I think this is all for this video, guys. If I'm missing something, let me know in the comments down below. And by the way, the skills that I'm using on my Merlin and Dedo are still the same. I didn't change anything when it comes to Dedo and Merlin, because this march, the march that I went against, is all about the front damage. This is why I only changed the front damage skills. It is completely sustained. They are both defense immortals, and they are both full of defensive skills to counter Hannibal and Alex damage. This will be all for this video, guys. If you have any idea, if you have any comment, leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.